10 of the NFL season is here.
Slow nasty,
and we're
nice
underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Look at me. It's crazy you want to be a nurse when you want to be a nurse, but not when I need you to be a nurse. I ain't put in stitches? Who asked you to put in stitches?
Check Bobcat! Check Bobcat!
Yeah, alright.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And
take out stitches because they told you.
Maybe a yard up to the 24. Well, these two teams, you might recall, met back
or
in
your wife take them
week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back
No,
here
they told me. You can either come back and have them removed, or they literally showed you how to take them out. They gave you scissors for that reason.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Sproles. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
He's going to look deep down the field. He's
I got it good on.
And he's
on my shit, though. Last time we said I really wasn't on my shit, though.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Boy, no problems getting down.
Yo!
Chill out and go to bed!
They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Back to throw here. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Line of scrimmage again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Falcons are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Left side, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I do not
a good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. An inside give. Here's Portis. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. They'll give this up the middle to Portis. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll give to Falk up the middle and give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 of the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
What are y'all doing tomorrow if you need to win my play?
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Yeah, that's a damn lot if I buy your offset.
He'll look to throw.
All right, rifles one.
I don't
It's
know
going
what
to be
he's doing.
intercepted.
Oh, this is a
And the
tricky out.
Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
A feather in the
Down
cap
for
for the
three.
defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this
Good
season.
job.
And add another
That's a
feather in the
big
cap
job.
for the coaches, too.
If you take an hour to
Excellent
eat it,
game
probably
plan, and
about
had their
6.
guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Trap 50, trap 50.
He'll look to throw. That ball caught by Harrison. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays.
What?
They're not shutting him down early in this game.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the
Come on,
big loss
bro.
here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
That's because
Okay, I'm
probably
not
was
sure
telling
you
the
could
other
actually
girl
draw
the
a
same thing.
better pass rush than that one
he
right
probably
there.
was telling the other
Nowhere to
lady
go
to chill
outside.
out.
He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
50 Bobcats, 50 Bobcats. Get up.
Now back to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Come on,
it's
bro.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken in at the 11. No score after 1 on EA Sports. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Criminal, what are you doing, bro?
That's knocked down
Catch
and
the
incomplete.
ball.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
They'll run on 3rd
Go
down.
Tank!
Boy, no chance as he was man dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes it's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
Yes, sir. He broke that tackle. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So certainly an interesting call
Yes,
there
sir.
to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Harrison. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Now it's Sproles. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Again, they'll run it. Again, it's Sproles. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The Panthers at 5-4 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Stop bouncing the
I'm
ball,
looking at
please.
this one with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Harrison. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Bouncing the ball.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball.
Too hard to be
downfield.
kicking.
You want one of those guys who can play
You
out on
don't
the
listen. Why are
perimeter,
you
can
not
play out
listening? Listen
wide,
to me.
who can not
Listen
only
to me.
get
I'll give it
open,
back.
but when they're
Stop
covered,
bouncing.
can
Keep kicking
uncover
the ball,
themselves
okay?
downfield and create
All right.
catches.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here.
I seen you, and then I ain't even look to see who you was on until you got close. Like, oh, he on the linebacker, yes. I seen you, like, soon as I seen you took on, I'm like,
Take the lead here in this second quarter.
that's the way I got that off.
That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3 to 1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
When you get Joshua Crib.
Okay, break.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
I think I ran like a cover 3.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Hair under my neck. I be wanting to flap my neck like it's an ant or something.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far.
Under pressure, they got him again. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Oh, that's PR, bro. That's PR.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
It's a 56-yarder, though.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out.
Yes, sir. What I'm talking about? That's going to have me punt that ball, man.
It's good from 56 yards out, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, Bean, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 with the 46.
That's why I just took my kick.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 5.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, that's into double coverage and
What?
intercepted.
What y'all calling?
And a big turnover there as his guys will
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
You hear me, bro? I said, my hair on my neck. I said, the hair on my neck be rubbing my neck sometimes. I have to slap my neck.
They go play action here on 1st down. Goes underneath for Sproles.
Bro,
and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
You heard me. You nasty.
2nd and 9 now.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Woo!
This is Smith with a grab. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
What?
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison.
Bro, they bullshit, bro. They ain't doing low flow.
Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
They updated it, bro. It was weird. Bro.
So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Running right, Portis. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
a give. Left side, it's Portis. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, first and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They begin the drive with Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
How? You just start pooping.
18 runners.
They'll drop to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Falcons grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game.
Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there. With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. The extra point up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Ooh, how?
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Yeah, I'm about to start taking cards away if some shit happens, bro.
This Carolina offense at the line,
why you put the face palm if
Still
you ain't
enjoying the lead here in the third
yet?
quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Bro, who the fuck advanced the
They'll
week,
start
bro?
out on the ground with Sproles. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Bro,
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired
Only
up.
people that ain't getting removed is the niggas in this game right now, bro. Nigga, everybody that's a commissioner,
So now they
everybody I
have to
put
contend
as a
with
commissioner who
2nd
needs
and
to
13 after
help.
the first down run goes backwards.
Chicago ain't no sense of playing this game no more, bro.
They'll try and run right on the option. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
He's going to keep this again.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Well, that was a 3rd and long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
Here's the Panthers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here from the 38. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
On the give, here's Portis. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They hand it off to Portis. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
You still trying to play in this
that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
He said we.
The Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having,
I guess we could play it and
for
see
he
who
and his
wins.
teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
No, it's not broken.
Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
Yeah, that's it. I seen that shit. I seen that shit, bro. I seen it. He bumped him and slid back. Oh, I don't know what it is. That's just booty, though. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga bumped him and just slid back.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie,
hey, I don't even play this
right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay
no.
in there perfectly. And
nah,
he knew
you won already. It's not gonna take it.
Nice collaboration.
No problem there on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Yeah, no, I'm not confident.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'll say I'm 5-5. Yeah.